Hello to those listening. This is an orator here with the freest of speech. And this time I would like to talk about the air quote controversy of Donald Trump's abortion commentaries and the reaction of the Democratic people running for president. Now, before I begin, I will say this. I do not like Hillary Clinton. I like Bernie Sanders more, but I don't like Hillary Clinton. But because I don't like Hillary Clinton, I will not allow my dislike of her to bias my opinion on what I'm about to say. So I'm going to begin with this article that was written up on the CBS News. Hannah Frenzy Chin Pope. Look, I'm bad with names, but the link will be below so you can read the article yourself. And I'm just going to fast forward through it. They're just going to pretty much go through the Donald Trump saying that women should be punished for undergoing illegal abortion. And the thing is, the context to which he said it, because I actually did watch it, is in the context of Donald Trump's position is that abortion should be illegal. And if he has a position of abortion should be illegal, then if you ask that should a woman be punished for having one, then the answer is yes. If it's illegal, they should be punished. Anything that's illegal that has no punishment attached to it is legal. So this is why I said so what controversy. I don't understand why it's a controversy. It's a very simple one two steps thing. But anyway, later on in the article, it goes on and Hillary Clinton saying that is very reprehensible and Donald Trump says blah blah blah. The usual boo at Trump. And then Bernie Sanders says that stuff like this, the media should just one shot, let it go and be done with it because it's not a really pressing issue about the major thing that's happening. Things like climate change and how you gonna deal with terrorism and the economy and trying to rebuild the middle class. From his perspective, these are way more important issues that we should be educating the people on and making their attention known, not these side things that, like I said before, women should be punished for having an abortion if it's illegal. When you trying to throw this hate at Trump, but it kind of leads to another question that the media doesn't actually ask, which I think they should ask, especially since Hillary Clinton wants to make an issue of this, is if you believe that abortion should be legal and you believe that it's a woman's choice to choose whether or not to have an abortion, then the question becomes should men be automatically legally held accountable for these actions? Now, I know most people think and saying, well, they're the father, so yeah, they should, but we're talking about the law here. And when we're talking about the law, and you're going to give all this power to one individual. Now, it may take two people to create the person, but at the end of the day, only one person gets to choose what happens. In other words, if a man wants to be a father and the woman doesn't want to have the baby and she gets an abortion, there is no legal recourse that he can take to make that happen. Vice versa, if the man doesn't want to be a father and the woman wants to have the baby, there is no legal recourse for him to make that happen on both sides. So if you're going to give these people this kind of power over another, should the law not also reflect that you, male, does not have a choice in the matter? So the question I would love to see the the media ask Hillary Clinton would be, since you believe that abortion should be legal and it's a woman's choice whether or not to have a baby, do you support making men unculpable under the law? Because that's pretty much what it's about, to me anyway. If you want to inscribe things like this in the law, where you take away another person's choice for something that is very detrimental, can be, or in a very critical part of their life, yes, you need to make it under law that this person gets to choose this. because with the way the law set up, you can have a man's life totally decimated for a child he didn't want, but somebody else did. You can decimate a man's life because he wants to have a child and the other person doesn't want to. So this question to me should go to not only Hillary Clinton but also Bernie Sanders or any person else who's pro woman's choice. If you're going to give these people this kind of power, then these people need to also be asked, "Hey, do we don't we need to augment the law to demonstrate that this decision isn't a two-person decision? It's a one-person decision, and that one person who's making the decision must, well, inherently choose whether or not they want to go through with it, because the other person who they're making the decision for is not culpable under the law." Well, that's what I think about this, and I would love for the media to ask that question. I know they won't. Well, and that's all. That's all I really have to say about this, well, situation. And this is Nortor here with the Free Speech. Thanks for listening.